One of those was today's lunch. No, I ate it all. I think I would have left something over. So Philippians 2 is our theme for tonight. And I'll be focusing on Philippians chapter 2, verse 12 through 18. First I'll read through it and then follow with our active illustration. So please listen and follow along with me if you have a Bible. Philippians 2, verses 12 through 18. Looks like we're ready. So, therefore, my beloved, as you have always obeyed, so now, not only as in my presence, but much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling, for it is God who works in you, both to will and to work for his good pleasure. Do all things without grumbling or disputing, that you may be blameless and innocent children of God, without blemish in the midst of a crooked and twisted generation, among whom you shine as lights in the world, holding fast to the word of life, so that in the day of Christ I may be proud that I did not run in vain or labor in vain. Even if I am to be poured out as a drink offering upon the sacrificial offering of your faith, I am glad and rejoice with you all. Likewise, you also should be glad and rejoice with me. So with that, like two volunteers, a man and a woman, or boy and a girl. Okay, I haven't had Charlie, so I'm going to take Charlie, Jessup. Thank you. And I'll take Debbie. Go ahead, Mary. So actually, so we have a husband and wife here. I just used Mary and Joseph as their names. So. Okay, go ahead, guys.
Joseph, our dishes are getting out of control. May you please help me clean them?
Mary, I had a long, hard day at work, and I do not want to clean the dishes right now.
Okay. So go ahead and scene 2. So there's scene 1, then scene 2.
Joseph, our dishes are getting out of control. May you please help me clean them?
Yes, where would you like me to start?
Okay. So what was the difference between scene 1 and scene 2 of our active illustration?
It wasn't real.
And sometimes it's not real.
So true.
But real love, also known as God's love, it's not something we are capable of showing from birth. It is something we learn as we build a relationship with Christ, something he teaches us. So in 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verses 4 through 8, love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never ends. As for prophecies, they will pass away. As for tongues, they will cease. As for knowledge, it will pass away. So, how important is God's true form of love?
Important is life.
Yeah.
Pretty dang important, because the greatest commandment and second greatest commandment are both based on love. So in Mark chapter 12, verse 28 through 31, the great commandment, it says, "And one of the scribes came up and heard them disputing with one another, and seeing that he answered them well, asked Jesus, which commandment is the most important of all? Jesus answered, the most important is, Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is is one, and you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, and with all your soul, and with all your mind, and with all your strength. The second is this, you shall love your neighbor as yourself. There is no other commandment greater